the turrets blasted him away. I'm not sure what happened here, but he's gone. He's gone. He's gone. So here, me using that double little mimic distortion return combination. Morgana, unfortunately, does... No, never mind. I do dodge that somehow at the last second. Alright, let's see. No, I missed that ethereal change. Those are pretty hard to aim because the range says it's about from here to here, but then when you shoot it out or move in any direction, it decreases like 25%. I'm not sure, like a centimeter, I don't know. It does look like I do deal damage here. I do take a little bit of damage, but even the turret blasted me. I'm still ahead of Morgana here. Ooh, tired, sorry guys. Let's see, this looks like there's a battle at bottom. I am expecting this. Leona's kind of slashing away. Fortunately, they do focus Lux, which allows them to get that kill. Someone to Grand Lux, I'm not sure who, and I run here in the bottom just to clean up to help push that bottom turret. It doesn't look like Morgana's going to be able to hit my turret right now, so I use my ultimate and my distortion to deal as much damage to the minions as possible in order to reach the turret. Now, we're probably going to take this turret, although Morgana is taking our turret. But a turret does have enough health to survive, so we do take this turret, and I do decide to head back, as I have enough money to purchase the Tear of the Goddess. I should be looking here, and Leona's coming in from the top. Kale here is actually in trouble here because she's taking a lot of damage. I think she's overextending actually. She does use her ultimate, I believe, which makes her vulnerable. Magic resistant mode. What else? It seems like both of these Kales have the exact same build, I'm not sure why. Except this one has a Phoenix Codex and this one has Doran's Ring. I'm not sure why they haven't bought anything new for boots yet. Maybe they're waiting on something. Although, they are both going for a kind of an AP type. But that doesn't matter. It does look like I do get her ethereal chains on Morgana. That does bind her in place for me to use more abilities. Now, if you use all your abilities as LeBlanc, you might want to back out because her abilities do have a decent cooldown in order for them to be used effectively. And unlike other like silences, you need the combo to get the silence. You can't just use your sigil of silence and level silence. I know the name says otherwise. And another use for that distortion was just to check the brushes, teleport in, teleport out. Even if there was someone there, they wouldn't have enough time to react to take you down, unless they had a suppression, of course, maybe a stun. But even so, they probably would be clicking around the map trying to target you to, Oh yeah, I forgot I can do this. I think this is normal? Yeah, it's normal. It does look like our team is pushing ahead. I do get ganked by Leona and Lux. Fortunately, I do have that distortion to teleport me out, and that does save my life. Oh, that's pretty sick from this angle. Or actually looking at it this angle. But I do get binded. They do all rush me. I think I do survive this because of that mimic. Oh, I do get lasered, however, by Lux. Unfortunately, Kali comes in and she does kill somebody. No? Oh, yes, not. It would have been nice if she killed someone because that would have saved me the trouble. Now, another thing you want to know about LeBlanc is that she's the more with Tear of the Goddess, the more abilities you use, the more mana you get. So LeBlanc's abilities are very mana consumptious, and unless you get the blue constantly and waste that time instead of getting the XP from minions, you can actually, like, I'm not sure, but you don't need the blue. The blues, sometimes it's a waste of time for you to actually spend the time getting it if you're by yourself, because that basically takes away the time you could have spent getting the minion kills and the XP and the gold. Although you do get some XP from the golem, but not as much as you would get from minions. It does look. I'm not sure what I was doing here. I think I'm just walking around here. I do end up going top to help out Vayne. Yeah, Vayne. Okay. I think Tremere was also running to the middle. I'm not sure. He's probably in here in this bush. Yeah, there he is. I used all my spells. Unfortunately, I kind of missed those ethereal chains, and that was terrible because if I landed those on him, that would have secured me the kill. Even if that slow wouldn't be enough, it would have binded him eventually, and I would have that time needed to get that sigil of silence off. Kale and Tremere is actually a pretty good combination because they both can go ultimate and on ultimate mode, and they both can deal lots of damage. I think Lux is actually coming down here. I'm not sure. Let's see. No, Lux coming. Oh, there she is. I do use my combination. I do miss that ethereal chains. Blast. She's like at 2 health. Oh, I just missed it. Okay. I do decide to chase. Unfortunately, she is too far away. They do take our middle turret, and for some reason, no one else is pushing. But that's okay because actually it's tied. It's 6-6. Kali's been getting some kills and assists. Leona did die once. Vayne died 3 times. So that's not good. Most of the deaths actually for us are coming from Morgana and Lux, who don't have much spells for getting away. But then again, Lux does have those slow and binds, but just this Lux did. I think she wasn't that good at using her abilities yet. So I guess here while facing the dragon, I do create a mimic. Well, you don't really create it. I think that's one of the good things about the passive ability, which is you don't have to pay attention to that. As soon as you drop below 40% health, your mimic automatically goes off. It has a minute cooldown, which I was actually surprised at the minute because I thought it would be like 2 minutes or maybe 3, but 1 minute is very low, once per minute. So that is very, very, very low. I was surprised at that. Other champions like, let's see, who else? Well, Shaco isn't really a passive. Who else is passive that goes stealth? Well, actually, no one does. Then LeBlanc is like kind of that unique character. We do push in here because they do overextend. I'm not sure. Tremere here is engaging. We do get that kill. I do avoid Lux's laser. We are all pushing. Lux has oracles. Fortunately, that stun does get Lux, so I do. Another mimic pops out for me because I'm below 40%. So even if you're below 40%, your mimic just charges automatically, creates one. Here it does look like I do get binded here. Fortunately, Vayne does use that push away spell, which does give us the distance. But I die here. It sucks. Come on, don't die. Oh, okay. Our team has just been slaughtered. Akali's here actually running to help. She does have 3 Essence of the Shadow, so she does run in, but she does get binded. So that is unfortunate because if she could have landed a lot of attacks in Morgana, she probably would have died. I know. Let's see. I'm actually thinking of purchasing Kali because she is an interesting champion with her abilities of stealth and damage she can deal. It is pretty impressive. I do teleport to the top of the turret here just to help out Kali, so that does help her hold on to this turret. I'm not sure as to what is going on here, but might lose bottom turret. Sorry, yeah, just tired. I think there's someone in this bush. No one in the bush. But Lux just wasting their orb, spherical orb. This is basically all I can say about LeBlanc as like a tactical sort of overview on her. She does take a lot of spell combinations in order for her to deal a lot of damage, but if you get those spell combinations right, you can and will be able to beat other champions in team fights, because you do have that silence, you do have that bind, you do have the slow. All those things count. And I think it looks like we're pushing. Let's see. Okay, looks like she engaged. I'm not sure who we're going for. It does look like we're going for Leona here. It does get stunned, so that does secure us. No. Kale used her ultimate, so that did make her invulnerable. Unfortunately, I do get binded here. I'm not sure if I die. But I do not die. That mimic didn't do much, but you want to, as LeBlanc, you want to make sure you don't actually hit Distortion again the second time by accident. Because if we were running away, for example, you would just press it again and like panic, you would just teleport back and you'd be totally completely screwed. And that would be bad. Yeah, Kale knows how to ult. Yes, she does. I didn't actually see her ult. I think that was our ult. Kale, I'm not sure. I think they're actually complaining, I'm not sure. It does look like we'll hold the turret, yes, no. Yes, we do, okay, it does look like Tremere is actually walking up here. Barely dodging, Leona here. Shield Daybreak. I do get engaged somewhere here, and I do probably die. No, I do teleport out. Oh, shit. Oh, that was close. I was very close to getting out. That Morgana hadn't used her chain. That would have been perfect. Looks like, however, Tremere here might gain away. He also flashing out of here. And he just died. Akali here is continuing to engage. Let's see. No, I can't see. I can't tell which ultimate from what's it called? From Leona is ours, and which one is the enemy's. I can't tell that. It's like instantaneous, and I don't know the difference between them. And actually, I don't really care because I don't usually get hit by it. I would just run away anyway. But other people wouldn't. So it looks like I am alive now. You can use that double jump sparingly when you have rank 2 or 3 because the reach cooldown is pretty short compared to rank 1. And that will get you places very quickly. I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm going to the top turret because the top turret is taking a lot of damage. And I do want to go help out. Actually, I'm not sure the top turret's looking. And yeah, okay, it's at half health. So I do use that Distortion and ultimate. Oh no, I did not ultimate. But I do have my rank 3 now, which is cost rank 3 of her Distortion of her Mimic. I mean, costs 0 mana, and it does have a pretty low cooldown of 20 seconds and 40% increased damage. So that does count a lot. It does look like someone was here. Morgana was here. She does get away. We are pushing here. Probably going to take the turret. We're probably going to take it though. Leona here decides to engage. Unfortunately, they do have Lux and Kale behind them. Tremere is taking our turret here. Scratch, 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 and there goes that turret. Let's go back to the main action. I do miss that ethereal chains again, which is quite hard to hit, because sometimes I'm not sure if this is because of my part, or it does glitch out sometimes, and that does cause me to make the ethereal chains go completely in the opposite direction, and I do hate that sometimes. Oh, I just narrowly missed that dodge. Not that late though, but let's see what else. I think Leona's here is about to die. Zello Fortune. I do use my combo spell, the Tremere. I do get out of range of Morgana with it's called Stun. I do believe that she stuns. I do get the ethereal chains on him. Yes, no? Ah, shit. That was close. But it does look like we were beaten. And I do try to get away in time. I do use my ultimate just to keep that distance. And I do survive this game, this team battle. So that is another good thing, because you've basically seen like 100 uses for LeBlanc's Distortion of attack. Now that was very good use of Distortion Mimic to get out of this situation. So here I'm just trying to grasp as much as possible before we lose that turret. It does look like they are going to start pushing us now. Yes, no, I do get a bind on Leona. So that does count for something. Her shield, as her shield runs out, I do, Vayne does get the kill. it looks like Kale's actually taking a lot of damage here, so I do use that Sigil of Silence in her. Now, that's another use for Distortion. I distorted away, and when I saw that that Kale was low, I distorted back to my original location and used the Sigil of Silence. So that is also another use for her. You can trick enemies into thinking that you're running away when you're just backing off and getting back in the fight and dealing that little last killing blow. 1994. What happened in 1994? Don't remember. I think something happened in 1994. I'm not sure, but let's see. Right now it's 13-15. We are losing in a way, but I think we'll win this game. I'm not sure how. I'm pretty sure we win this game though, because I would like to win this game. Now the next item I get after the Fiendish Codex is Nashor's Tooth. Now a lot of people kind of doubt the Nashor's Tooth, but in reality, Nashor's Tooth is made from the Fiendish Codex. So there's only 3 items you can make with the Fiendish Codex. Now I don't usually like the Deathfire Grasp because that does take a little bit of focus to use that ability, and usually you forget about it during the battle, and that is kind of bad. And I'll just show you guys this later. It does look like we do engage less, we do kill her. I am slowed. I just scored out of there. Use my Sigil of Silence, all my abilities. Unfortunately, Tremere did flash away, I think, and everyone else. Oh, but I probably got the kill. I think she ignited him. Our team is continually pushing. I'm not sure why no one wants to go in this bush, but maybe because there's a pool of goo. It does look. I think we're gonna tank this turret. Somebody's gonna tank it. No. No. Oh, Leona does engage. Does get that. Manage to get that stun. I do use my spell combination, and we do get out of there alive. So as I was saying, Nashor's Tooth. Nashor's Tooth, 50% attack speed, 55 ability power, 10 mana regen for 5, and 25% cooldowns. Now, from a Fiendish Codex, the only other option is Morello's Evil Tome, which will give you 20 more ability power and 2 more mana regen for 5. But it does have that 5% lower cooldown. So it is kind of a cheaper item as well. But I do prefer the Nashor's Tooth because it also gives you the attack speed, which will help you farm minions and will get you your next item faster. So in the long term, Nashor's Tooth does really benefit. And I dare you in the comments to tell me why Nashor's Tooth sucks or how this is stupid. But if you actually look at the difference, there's not that much other than price. And if you do have a full build, you might as well swap out a Morello's Evil Tome for Nashor's Tooth just to get that additional attack speed. Now, for Lux, it's also pretty important to get a Nashor's Tooth because of her passive, you do want that additional attack speed just to land those passive marks to activate those marks and deal additional damage. So that is also important. What else? Now, in the comments, if you dare put anything about Nashor's Tooth being shit or I'm a noob, I've seen so many people write this down, but some people don't even look at the difference. I'd rather have that additional 5% cooldown reduction than the additional 20 ability power, just because unless it's a champion which scales very well with ability power. Unfortunately, LeBlanc is not one of them. That 20 would only increase my damage by about 5 or 7 actually, and that I would rather just take the cooldown reduction. So right now, with my cooldown reduction on glyphs, I think marks, glyphs, quintessences. Well, some of those. I'll show you my tree. I'm not sure what it's called, but my rune page later. But oh, it looks like there's a battle here. I'll tell you this early. I do jump in. It does take a lot of damage. That finish. Yeah, I died. Okay, so that was terrible. But as I was saying. Was I saying something? Yes, I was. My cooldown reduction is right now almost at maximum without the blue buff, so that is something you want to strive for, just because the more cooldown reduction you have, the more spells you can spam out per second. I call it spells per second, not damage per second, but it's up to you what you want to call it. Unfortunately, it doesn't give much movement speed. I just prefer Nashor's Tooth because it does give me more minion kills. Does allow me to get more items faster, and does pay off in the long run. You can sell maybe sell it for something else, but that is your choice. It does look like Kaylee will be completely murdered here. Yes, that well-placed laser by Lux, almost making her die, but actually it looks like we're going to lose this game. No? Alright, are we losing this game? No, we do engage. I think we should engage, yeah. I'm sure. Okay, we do engage. Leona does initiate her stun, yes, but she misses. I do kind of run around here starting to teleport.